Salutations, fellow Pokemon trainers. Welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon video. Pokemon just dropped a trailer, and I'm joined by my good friend Dawson to discuss it all.
I'm his okay friend.
Well, to start things off, we got a brand new Pokemon. His name is Type Null. He is a normal type, and he has the ability Battle Armor. This guy is one wacky piece of something. What do you think about him?
How about you tell us his little synopsis?
Well, I'll pull him up on Pokemon then, on the Pokemon website, and let's see. He is a synthetic Pokemon. Height is 6'3", weight is 265.7 pounds, ability battle armor, like I said. This Pokemon wearing a mask has been dubbed Null, meaning nothing. The shape of its front and hind legs are clearly different. The reason is that Type Null was constructed to synthesize the strengths of various Pokemon, enabling it to adapt to any situation. The mask is fitted to Null Type, or Type Null's head is a piece of equipment designed to control its latent powers. It is extremely heavy, so it also serves to hide Type Null's agility. To complete a certain mission, there was a need of a Pokemon powerful enough to rival those often spoke of in mythology. So this guy, 100%, is a Chimera, which answers a lot of people, or it goes along with what a lot of people are saying, that this is a alchemic-based game, and chimeras are a big thing in alchemy. If you've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or just the original Full Metal Alchemist, that's a lot to do with alchemy. They have chimeras in that, so it all fits together.
It all comes together, and Pokemon
Pokemon
Sun,
Sun and Pokemon Moon.
and Pokemon Moon.
So what
All
do you
right,
think about this guy
so
now that we know
I'll
his
tell you in a
little
second.
spiel?
I'll tell you in a second. I looked up null way earlier, the second
Hmm.
you popped up on the screen. It means having no legal or binding force, invalid. It means zero, and it also means combine with another in order to create a null. It cancels it out.
Hmm.
So it's just a combining force. It means nothing, and it has no binding or legal things with the universe,
One
more or
thing I kind
less.
of want to point out, this might be absolutely nothing, but the spikes coming out of his mask kind of look like the things coming out of Arceus. Just a little
Yeah.
bit in shape, not really in color.
Hey, what if this little guy, when he breaks out of his mask, he becomes an Arceus?
Oh hell no. So,
Um,
what do you think of him?
um, See, it's one of those things where design-wise, he's meant not to look pretty.
Hmm.
He's not. He's meant not to look like there's nothing really behind him besides a bunch of parts. He's a Frankenstein monster. Um, the thing I'm really just kind of not on board with is the name Type Null.
Hmm.
There's a few Pokemon that were, or there's two Pokemon that are announced today, or technically three that have just really strange names.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know, normal type. I feel like when they said that when he breaks out, like I feel like they said in the little synopsis, little description thing that he'll break out of his shell. If he does, it will unleash a power. I feel like he might like do that and gain a psychic type ability. I don't
Hmm.
know. I mean, he's fine. I can see different Pokemon in him. I can see Steelix in the face and like a Gyarados tail and like maybe like Scyther legs, even though it's not really Scyther's legs at all.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. I mean, he's fine. What do you think about him?
I think this guy looks pretty badass. I think it'd be better if they just called him Null and not Type Null.
Yeah,
But
I don't get that. Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
But I just think
weird.
this guy looks badass, and he has a really cool background to him. And I kind of hope we can hear more about that background because it's just so interesting and so
Do
unlike
you think
anything
it's do
else.
you think it's singular or it has
Or is there like
or this is actually like a species of Pokemon?
a whole species, a whole like type
It's
species?
just weird having it come with a mask.
Yeah, it's completely odd. I'm not sure. But all I know is this guy just looks cool, in my opinion at least. There's probably people out there like this guy's ugly, then one forever, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Triggered.
So that's pretty much it for this Pokemon. Next up we have Jangmo-o.
Jangmo-o.
And people are speculating that this is our pseudo legendary of the game, which is
I hope
cool
not.
because he's a dragon type, and that pretty much works most of the time. Besides like Tyranitar
Metagross.
and Metagross, but he has the ability Bulletproof, which is Chestnut's hidden ability. I'm pretty sure, which means he can't be affected by like bomb kind of moves like Sludge Bomb, and Soundproof, which means he can't be affected by sound type moves like Hyper Voice. He is the Scaly Pokemon. He's Dragon type, like I said. He is 2 foot tall, weighs 66 pounds just about, and his little description is Jangmo-o has the pride of a warrior, although it remains humble about its capabilities. In its pursuit to become stronger, it never neglects its training. Because Jangmo-o uses its scales on its head for both offense and defense, it never turns its back on its enemies. Many trainers see this behavior and take it as proof that Jangmo-o is a valiant Pokemon. Jangmo-o gather in harsh locales like canyons where no other people or Pokemon are around to live together as they train. So this is a tough little fella. And what are your thoughts on him?
Eh.
Eh?
Eh. Uh, I really hope he's not the pseudo legendary because though I don't hate Gumi, he's a disappointing pseudo legendary. This guy, he has more potential than Gumi does, or Gumi did.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know. I mean, it's not. I had to see. I had to see it as other evolutions, which I hope come later on the line. Um, if he is a pseudo legendary, then we do have two more evolutions to him.
Hmm.
He's I don't know. I think I like him better if he didn't have the heart on his forehead,
Fair
and
enough.
they just gave him like another spike or something or whatever.
Hmm.
It just the heart and it kind of like palpitates a little bit, like it's glowing a little bit. I don't know. It just draws a lot of attention to the forehead area. I don't know. What do you think about him?
I think he's an interesting Pokemon. I think he fits along the lines of like Dano, and I think when we see him evolve, I think he could fit in amongst the bunch of pseudo legendaries that we have.
Hmm.
I mean, there's not really much to say for him since he's just a first stage. We don't know where he's going from here, but he's still a cool little thing.
I
So
mean, he's just like he's a sharp little nail.
yeah. So next up we have Alolan Raticate.
Yeah, boy.
We just got Alolan Rattata in the Pokemon Direct a few days ago.
Yeah,
Or not Pokemon Direct, but a Nintendo Direct. And now we see his evolved form, this chubby cheek piece of Pokemon.
yeah.
He he's a mouse type Pokemon, just like he has been since Gen 1. Type
What?
is
Mouse? That's some bullshit. He's a rat. That
rat
pisses me the
mouse.
fuck off. You just made me angry. It pisses me the
Type
fuck off. I'm leaving.
type is dark normal. He is 2 foot tall, 56 pounds. Abilities gluttony and hustle. Pretty sure Rattata had the same abilities. And his description is because
Nope, not reading that. Nope, we'll be here forever. Nope. Pick and choose some words, Justin. Pick three words
I
to
can read
say.
this. It's okay.
No, you can't, because it took you forever to read the other ones, and
It's my
this
video.
one,
Let me do what I want.
Justin, you take forever to read.
This is not what people came here for you insult me.
No, because you can't read.
I can read just fucking fine. Because the
Why read
urban
everything
areas
then?
are their main
I'm gonna
habitat,
fight you.
their diet is higher in calories than ordinary Raticate. As a result, they have become hefty. That is true. Lone Raticate prefer to eat only fresh fruit and high-class ingredients. There are rumors that a certain top-notch restaurant takes advantage of a Lone Raticate's taste buds by bringing it along when choosing ingredients to buy and having it taste test new dishes.
Okay, hold on. Does this sound familiar at all?
Ratatouille?
This is just Remy, man.
I guess that's the only nickname for this thing then.
This is literally the synopsis to Ratatouille.
Alola and Raticate continually stockpile huge amounts of food in their nests. They mostly prefer to send out Alola and Rattata to gather food, while they themselves stay home in their nests and just eat. Alolan Raticate is the totem Pokemon of the trial that takes place in Verdant Cavern on Melee Island in Pokemon Moon. It summons Rattata to help it confront those who take on the trial. Gumshoes is the totem Pokemon in Verdant Cavern and Pokemon Sun. So it is a counterpart basically to Gumshoos, which is just fine. This guy is a chubby little Pokemon, and pretty much he's just fat from eating a lot. What do you think?
I love him.
You love him?
Hey, he's my favorite Pokemon from today.
You gonna cuddle with him?
I'm not gonna go that far with him. It's only the first. It's only the first date, and he didn't even pay for the food. He just got gave it. Given it, not gave it. Yeah, I like him. I think he kind of looks cool. Alolan Rattata wasn't. I didn't like it that much.
Hmm.
So Eradicate really does kind of pull it back for me. But yeah, I think he's kind of cool. He has a cool design. I love the fat little cheeks, and he's just cool. And I also like the black color scheme. It's
I
nice.
want to
What
look
do
at
you
his
think about him?
abilities real quick to make sure they know what they do. Gluttony. I'm see gluttony
Gluttony
ability.
picks up food.
That is not right.
He picks up them half-eaten apples off the ground.
Um,
Leftovers.
Gluttony causes Pokemon to eat berries that would normally be eaten at 25 or lower than at 50% HP instead. So basically, give him citrus, he'll eat it when he's at half health instead of quarter health. And then hustle.
Oh, he's a hustler. Ooh, kill him.
Hustle ability. Um, Scroll down. Effect. Hustle increases the user's attack stat by 50%, but lowers the accuracy of moves by 20%. Okay. That's a pretty good ability.
Sure.
Good strong ass like Night Slash, Hyper Feint, Psycho Punch.
I know those words.
Those are words.
Next.
Next,
No,
we
you
have
didn't say that. You didn't say what you thought about him.
oh, well,
Back.
back. I think he's cool. I think he's a decent design. Makes sense coming from a little and Rattata. So yeah, he's nice and
Next.
fuzzy. Now next to next, Pokemon Sun and Moon are set 12 hours apart. So we could both be playing this at noon, but in my game it looks like midnight, in your game it looks like noon, basically. So
Yeah, but you don't know what I'm gonna be playing. So how about you stop? Stop assuming.
I'm just giving an example.
Well, don't make an
And
example of
as a
me.
result, certain events will play out differently. So that's cool.
Yeah, sure.
I kind of thought that it'd be like at night you'd fight if you were at this stage of the game at night you'd fight a Alolan Rattata if you play this part of the game during the day you'd fight Gumshoos, but apparently it's just always a Alolan Rattata or always Gumshoos or Raticate rather. Yeah, that's all right. That's a cool idea because moon equals night, sun equals day, and
Really?
yeah,
Oh
apparently
wow!
scientists just
At
discovered.
look at you with you them science factoids.
NASA just discovered.
NASA.
Next, we have
Next.
introducing the Aether Foundation, or Aether. And there is a bunch of characters here. Let me find them on Pokemon website.
Please don't try.
I
You can
kind of
you
want
can
to.
say you can say it try and you just don't. That'd be nice.
Pokemon
How about
website.
you? How about you look at the others? Probably under others.
Man, nope.
There they are. Look at them all.
Um,
So basically, what this is the girl on the left is a person. The old dude is also a person. Then we have Cutie
they have
right
to have it on the
there.
website.
Then we have Betty right there. Don't know what her name is, but
Cutie?
it's probably Betty.
Betty?
And then we have the incest twins. Next.
Well, those are not anywhere near right. So for the first, we have Luzamine. She's Aether's glorious president,
Ooh,
and she a cutie. Um,
sure.
then we have Faba,
He's my
and he
favorite.
is the branch
He's okay.
chief, apparently.
He's a
And
chef.
Dawson thinks he's sexy.
I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, I like his design. White and lime green is too cool.
Hmm. He is the branch
Then we
chief.
had
And next
well,
up we
then we have
have
my girlfriend Betty.
her name is Wiki,
Well,
and she is
that's not
another
what she
branch
told me.
chief, which is cool, I guess. And then finally we have the grunts.
The incest twins.
The Definitely not. They are employees. Oh, here they are on the website. I'm going to read their little
God damn it!
description.
I was hoping you wouldn't fucking find it.
I just want to know what they're about.
Well, find it on
The
your own time.
The Aether Foundation works in the Alola region. The Foundation's goal is to care for Pokemon that has been hurt. The Aether Foundation has been constructed as an artificial has
So they're
constructed
PETA. They're the
It,
Humane Society mixed with PETA.
well, they sure. The Aether Foundation has constructed an artificial island called Aether Paradise.
Oh,
The,
it's a middle island.
yeah, it's the middle island. There, they not only provide shelter for Pokemon, but also conduct various research projects. It seems the
Hmm.
main character will also be able to visit Aether Paradise during the adventure.
Sure. Cool.
So yeah, that's cool.
And
That's
that's
very
where
helpful
Magirna will
Pokemon.
be.
And I just want to point out, I already said this is awesome, but I just love this. I just love the screenshot. It's like they're trying to sell a Slowpoke for money, and they're probably not gonna get much.
And Slowpoke could easily just leave right now.
But he's slow. He wouldn't get far. Um, Next up,
Next!
we have Hot Topic Man. So basically, his name is Gladion. He's Team Skull's enforcer,
He's
and
not glad.
he is he is very edgy.
Triggered.
He looks like he just got out of like Hot Topic and Spencer's. And he just got that new outfit rocking.
Yeah, that man purse. Power to the people.
There's not really much on him. We don't know exactly what his job is as the enforcer, unless
He
he.
has Null.
Oh, that is true. In the Japanese trailer, we saw he has null. So he has a part on Pokemon Sun and Moon website, like everybody else does, and it says, "This young man lends his strength to Pokemon Sun and, or God damn it, to Team Skull as an enforcer. He places a high value on being strong in Pokemon battles. His partner Pokemon is a mysterious Pokemon type Null.
So he's a hitman for hire.
Basically, he's like, I'll beat them up if you give me money."
Alright. Next!
So that's kind of cool. I just want to share this screenshot because he looks edgy AF. He got some cool earrings going on. He has his hand over
Next!
his face like a cool kid. And next up, we have,
Wait, no, he has two Pokemon. What's the other one you think?
and it could be anything. But next up, we
Oh,
have
shit.
search the Alola region for Zygarde cells and cores. And this is how we're going to get the different forms of Zygarde.
Mm-hmm.
And as we see in here, we got the return of Dexio and Cena from X and Y, which is cool to have them back and see them in actual human size rather than chibis. And
Mm-hmm.
as you see in the screenshot, Dexio is entrusting you with an important item, and that item is the Zygarde Cube,
Which sucks in cells.
which sucks in cells. So, what do you
I'm
think
ahead of
about
you.
this pastime for the game?
It's just a side quest. I mean, eventually, you'll get enough to probably get the dog, and then you'll get enough to make the Zygarde again,
Hmm.
and then you'll probably get enough to have it turn into its complete form. I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna. You're probably gonna get it, after maybe like the third gym or something, and then you're gonna start collecting stuff, or maybe you'll find a cell early on, and
Hmm.
you'll kind of question it. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I mean, Zygarde at the beginning, we all thought Zygarde was going to play a bigger part in this whole thing, but he definitely isn't so far.
Hmm. I mean,
So I
maybe
mean,
there'll
yeah,
be
sure,
an event to do when you get like all the cells, and you can just there'll be like an event where he just becomes 100%, and you have to do something with it.
sure, something.
Well, I think this is cool because that's pretty much how it was in the anime. Was it just cells scattered all over, and they lent their power to the core. So just collecting them is a cool little fetch quest that will probably take you a lot of the game, and then like post game, you just come back and find other ones. And it's a cool way to increase the longevity of the game, at least somewhat. So
Hmm.
that's interesting. So I'm wondering if it'll be like 100 cells, or if it'll be like every cell is like 2%, so there's only like 50 cells, or how many there will be to find, because that'd be a lot of cells, and that'd be a long time to find them all, unless you just look at like a guide, of course.
I
But
don't know.
yeah, that's pretty much up for that. So moving on, we have Pokegram, taking pictures of Pokemon with the Pokefinder. Basically, you use your Rotom, take pictures of Pokemon, but it's really cool to see Pokemon interact and move around within like a wild scenery, basically. And in the Japanese trailer, you can see a Lillipup and an Eevee basically playing together, and that was cool. And yeah, what do you think of this
I'll
feature?
never use it,
Yeah, probably not. I mean, in
but
X and Y, you
sure.
could take pictures of yourself at least, and I used that a
Yeah.
few times. mainly because I just want a picture of my character standing in front of the Pokemon League because I thought it looked cool. I might give this a try. I kind of hope you can also take pictures of your own Pokemon because I don't think you'll be. Oh, I don't know how Pokemon will appear in this. Like if I don't know. There's some there. This is a feature that has a lot that just basically shows you what it is, but doesn't really show you how it's going to do what it does.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
It's kind of cool seeing the Rotom pop
Yeah, and you're
out of your
using the Rotom
bag.
as a camera. It's another big camera. You can
Yeah.
see the girl
Well,
holding it in the
you
corner.
don't actually use it because you never actually see your character holding
Yeah,
it.
no,
It
but I
just
mean,
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it'd be such a big camera to hold because that's a freaking tablet.
Next.
Next, I just want to show off this little screenshot of taking a picture of a Dragonite because I just thought this looked absolutely cool. The scenery in this game looks great, and I just thought it looked cool. I just want to show it, but not really much to talk about here. So next, we have a mysterious threat, Ultra Beast. What is an Ultra Beast, you might be asking? This is an Ultra Beast, Mr. UB01.
Okay, so this is my theory.
That's the theory.
It's Lily.
Wait, I mean,
It has something to do with Lily.
somebody pointed
Ha-
that out on Twitter, so I can see it.
Really?
I
Oh
think
man,
like Nexus did.
it's not my theory. No, it has something to do with Lily. It also said that it has some type of movement that goes along with a girl, and she has the big hat, the dress, the long
Hmm.
hair. It's Lily. Something it has to. It either is Lily or has something to do with Lily.
So I just want to read the description real quick. In the lower region, rumors are flying about mysterious creatures known as Ultra Beasts. Ultra Beasts possess mighty powers and could pose a threat to humans and Pokemon, so they are feared. It also appears that the Aether Foundation is conducting research on these Ultra Beasts. According to rumor, multiple Ultra Beasts exist, each of them called by a code name, and this is UB1. UB1's body is composed of a glass-like substance, however, it's constantly changing shapes, never settling on one. While
Hmm.
evidence of something like a survival instinct can be observed in UB1, nobody knows whether it has a will of its own or any emotion. That being said, for some reason, its movements resemble those of a young girl. Here's my theory. Because it was said that the Pokemon is living in Lily's bag, and this Pokemon UB1 might have changed shape to resemble Lily because Lily makes it feel safe, and thus it has adapted to be like Lily.
But they said that they're performing experiments on it,
Well,
right?
it's a theory. It's things are not 100%, but Lily has Pokemon's bag that we know of, and we don't know what it is, but it makes sense that it's this thing. Like maybe she finds this thing. Maybe she worked with the Aether Foundation.
She's wearing all white.
Yeah, she fits in with their aesthetic, and she doesn't like battling, so it makes sense that she's like there to help wounded Pokemon that were hurt by being captured and by battling. So it makes sense. And
And
then
the thing
she
about
sees
this
this thing, and
Pokemon,
it's like it adapts to her.
and the
Hmm.
thing about this Pokemon, it doesn't have a type.
That we know of. We know
Well, I
nothing
mean,
besides
they
its
give
name,
us,
and it comes from a wormhole.
yeah, it comes from type of a portal wormhole thing. Yeah, it's very strange, man. I don't really have many opinions on it besides speculation of where it could come from.
Hmm.
The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, it's Lily. Um, but yeah, it's yeah, sure, why not? Really, right? You know.
Yeah.
Next.
And before we end it off today, because we have one last screenshot, and we have the evolution of Cutiefly. This Pokemon was released as just a screenshot in Japan. It wasn't in any kind of trailer, but it's here nonetheless, and it's cute still. What do you think about this little feller?
I mean, at an up angle, so you don't really get to see much of it. But I really like Cutie Fly. I've liked all the bug types so far that we've gotten in this gen in the Alola region.
Hmm.
Um, so I mean, yeah, it looks like it's wearing a kind of scarf. It looks like it's more bipedal now. It has arms. Bipedal. Um, I like the little design as wings, though they're still a little bit see through. I mean, it's cool. What do you think about them?
Um, I think it's cute. I mean, I don't think I'll be using it. Didn't really plan on using Cutiefly, but it's still a cute little Pokemon. Didn't really see Cutiefly being a standalone Pokemon, so it makes sense to exist.
Hmm.
And that's pretty much it. So, how do you feel about this trailer overall?
It's not a disappointing trailer. It's just it leaves so much to be desired when it comes to the mysteries and the questions that we're going to be asking for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like people are not going to focus as much on the Pokemon. They're going to speculate way too much on it,
Mm-hmm.
and these Pokemon are going to kind of go on the back end. I thought it was a good trailer. I thought it was cool. Got to see a lot, but you just still left so much more. Left so much more to be desired and wanted. But it was still a cool trailer. I did enjoy it. It was fun.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just hyped for whenever the next news comes out because knowing Pokemon, it'll be like a week. I mean, in a week we should have Koro or just about. So
mhm,
that's cool AF.
mhm,
And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. So guys, I just want to know your thoughts and opinions on this trailer in the comment section down below. That'd be cool to read. And yeah, I'd thank Dawson for joining me. You can check him out. He's in my recommended channels on my channel. And yeah,
mhm,
so we'll see
mhm.
y'all next time.
Goodbye.